Hey, this is Kevin with Heisenberg Aquaculture. Wanted to talk to you today about our new product, the Pod Bomb CAF. Traditionally, copepods have been sold to saltwater and reef enthusiasts in jars ranging from 8 ounces to a gallon, either from your local fish store or by mail direct from the supplier. We here at Heisenberg Aquaculture have been doing exactly that for the past few years. You may have seen our 8 ounce or 16 ounce pod bombs on the shelf at your local fish store, or even ordered one of our half gallon or gallon pod bombs directly via 2 to 3 day shipping. Over time, we came to the realization that there were a few problems with this approach. First, 2 to 3 day shipping is expensive for larger orders, and lately has become, in our experience, very unreliable. While smaller 8 to 16 ounce jars are popular items for pickup at your local fish store, if you have seahorses or other picky plankton eaters, you really would benefit from having a culture of your own, at least a gallon or so going, and that is sometimes difficult to establish with a bunch of 8 ounce bottles. And lastly, we've been disappointed with the density levels of what is generally deemed acceptable by some folks selling copepods to the public these days, and we understand that some of that's dictated by oxygen requirements during shipping and storage, but nonetheless, it is a bummer to spend your hard-earned money on a jar with a few specks floating around in it. I mean, we get it. That's why we came up with the Pod Bomb CAF edition. The Pod Bomb CAF is a gallon of our high-density mix of tigriopous, Apocyclops, and Tisbe pods, rapidly chilled and condensed into an 8 ounce bottle. This process places them in a sleep-like state that conserves oxygen and drastically cuts shipping costs, thereby making it more economical to overnight them to our customers. As you can see, the Pod Bomb CAF is very different from other methods of delivering pods. You need to have a gallon of fresh 35 ppt salt water in a culture vessel, i.e. a bucket or the like, with an airline gently bubbling and ready to go for your pod bomb's arrival. When you open the box, you will find insulation, ice packs, and the 8 ounce Pod Bomb CAF bottle. The bottle should still be chilled, and you may notice some movement, primarily from the tigriopous pods, and the rest will likely appear to be DOA, but rest assured they are very much alive and waiting for you to wake them from their cold-induced hypersleep. So here's the important part. Do not, I repeat, do not attempt traditional acclimation techniques like floating the bottle or drip acclimating, or even letting the bottle warm a little. And note, this product will not survive weeks in the refrigerator, which is why they are made to order and ship once a week. Just go ahead and dump them in cold right away into the vessel of salt water and gently bubble them enough to stir them for 10 minutes. When the 10 minutes is up, go ahead, pull the airline, and check them for movement of their own. What you will find is that you have a very thick, mature 1 gallon culture ready to go now, not weeks or months from now. We recommend that you go ahead and feed them immediately and keep them on a nice low 2 or 3 per second bubble. You can feed them live Fido or our powdered feed that we ship with our starter kit, or even powdered spirulina that you can purchase at a health food store. Also note that we have our starter kit, which includes rigid airline, valves, feed, and a copepod sieve, if you need it, available here for purchase on our site. As you can see, the Pod Bomb CAF is clearly a better way to buy pods. Thanks for watching, and you can get more information at heisenbergaquaculture.com.